Hey everybody, and welcome back to our fourth paycheck breakdown, as well as our cash envelope stuffing for December. I hope everyone had a great holiday this weekend and had time spent with your family and all of that fun stuff. We had an excellent time. The kids enjoyed everything they received. They have been nonstop playing with it all. But we need to go ahead and get our paycheck breakdown budgeted and get it all ready to go. And I usually don't pull out the weeks that I pay on the cars, and I slipped my mind, so I went ahead and pulled it out because I already did all the math for it. So we're going to be stuffing that and then putting it back in so I can pay it. And it was also Christmas, so it wouldn't have cleared anyways until like Monday, so we're just going to go with that. First off, how much income we had come in this week. So for James, his check came in at $809.88. Also, we are in our Erin Condren 7x9 monthly planner. Also using Erin Condren's dual tip markers here. They are both linked down below. Alright, so I was able to pay myself from YouTube and Etsy after pulling out taxes as well as some supply money for like sticker paper, anything like that. I was able to pay myself $114.18 from YouTube and Etsy, which is amazing. I was super excited about that. Next up, I made $20. I bought some diapers and resold them and earned $20 from that. So that was $9.44.06 for this week, which is amazing. I'm super excited I was able to pay myself, still have money for supplies and our stuff like that. James's check was definitely more than what we were expecting for this week, so awesome there. Plus selling something extra was, whew, it's just amazing. I love it. So first up for our expenses is the car, or cars plural. It's $185. We pay this every 2 weeks. Rent is $120. Groceries $100. Allstate is $60. Gas is gonna get $50. Utilities, we are adding $55. AT&T, we are adding $50. Storage is getting $19, which will finish funding that one, so we won't need anything on this last week. Student loans and pest control are fully funded. Miscellaneous is getting $20. Spending, we are adding $35. Sinking funds, we're putting in $121. Savings, we are adding $10. Debt, we are adding $89. And then cushion, we left $30 in this week to fund our cushion. So that gives us our $944 for the fourth week. All right, so now we have all of our numbers here. We are going to set this to the side, and we are going to pull out our first one, which is our bills and expenses, which is definitely our most important. So we do that one first. Let's lay out all of our money. Hopefully it's still facing the same way. Some banks have them facing the same way, and some do not. So, just these. I'm hoping to really grow in 2022 is my goal for every aspect in my life. So, going to be working on that for the new year. Not making it a resolution, I am making it better for myself. So, first off, we need to stuff bills and expenses. Car getting the $185, so 50, 60, 70, 85. Alright, so that gives us 1, 2, 53, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So 370 we'll split between both and make what we need to pay on them. So I take the original amounts of the car amounts due and divide it by if we're paying it on a 5-week month or a 4-week month and split it that way. That way it gets covered. Next up, rent. Rent gets $120. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80. So $4.80. Next up, groceries. We are adding 100, and I think the last week I might, if we have the extra, throw more to this because we did get a puppy. I don't know if y'all heard them in the last video, but we got a puppy, so we want to make sure we have enough to cover puppy food as well for groceries. So 1, 2, 3, 400. So we'll see what the last week comes in at and see if we can add a $50 extra and make it $5.50 a month. So that way we have that. Allstate needs 60, so 50, 60. Alright, so now that gives us 152, 20, 30, 40, so 240. Alright, then we have gas for our cars, and that is getting 50. Alright, so this one is 152, 20, 30, so 230 in gas. Hopefully, I won't have to fill up my car anymore this month because I haven't really been driving it since the kids are on break, but they'll be going back January, so definitely need to start filling it up again then. Our utilities, which is power and water for us, is 55. Alright, so that is 152, 10, 15, 20. So 220 in our power and water. Next up, AT&T. It is getting 50. So that is 51, 50, 200 for AT&T. And then for storage, we are putting in 19. So we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This should fully fund storage. Let's see. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Perfect. Student loans is fully funded already. And I still do not know any information about student loans. I know they've extended it until May, which is really great, but my Fed loans is being transferred into a new one. So still waiting. So this will probably just keep adding until I get all the information. So we'll see. I don't know. Pest control is fully funded. Miscellaneous is getting a 20. Gives us 20, 30, 40, 50. This one here we might add a little extra to start off the new year with. We might bump it up to 100 if possible. If not, we'll just leave it at 50. And then spending is getting 35. Alright. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15. 115 for personal spending, and that gets divided between me and my husband for the next month. So this is all of our bills and expenses. Those are ready to go. Moving on, we do our debt and savings. So we are doing our debt snowball. We are adding $89. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. Put that over here. All right, there we go. All right, so let's see where we're sitting at with our debt snowball amounts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60, 50, 7. So 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So we have $850. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 8. So $850. So we are so close. What is it, 150 to making it? That will be awesome if we can finish that at the end of the year and start fresh for the new year. So that'll be a goal to try to hit that 150. We'll see. Next is savings. We are adding $10. So now we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40 extra going towards our savings. Awesome. Alright, so there are those two for this one. Next up, we have our sinking funds. So, for sinking funds, we are going to be adding the 50 that is left to our gas. But you know what the funny thing is? I planned this out, and then the weather is in the 70s for the whole week this week, and who knows next week. I haven't even checked, but this week is all in the 70s, so we won't even need to use it. But now we have 150 in our gas envelope for our next fill up there. Let's see, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 21. All right, let's see. So we are trying to save an anniversary. Let's see where we're at. 30. We're going to add this one. We're going to go ahead and start stuffing birthdays again. So we're going to do a 10. Card tax needs a 20 because we have one of the cards due in February. So we have 20, 30, 35, 36. Luckily it's not our higher one, it's our lower one. We are going to start resaving for Christmas for next year, so super exciting. Let's see. Vision is good. We're going to do 10 in vape. Alright. School. Sam's Club is good. Medical is good. Lawn care we don't need right now. So I think we're going to do clothes. We haven't stuffed clothes in quite a while, so we're going to add 20 into clothing. Sometimes I have it planned out really well, and sometimes I just kind of go based off of what we are needing. So, but there is all of our sinking funds, so we don't always stuff everything. As I always say, we just stuff what we need when we need it, and then try to get ahead on some of the other ones when possible. But that is all of our sinking funds. We have our debt and savings saved up. We have our 4 weeks worth of paycheck breakdowns for December. We have one more week. Next week, y'all won't see me stuff quite as many envelopes because most of them will be left in the account to go ahead and pay all the ones I can pay that are available. So, but with that being said, that is all we have for this video. I really hope that y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below with anything that y'all did for Christmas down below, as well as like the video. That way that YouTube algorithm picks it up and can share it to other people. And I can help as many people as I possibly can. Y'all leave any comments down below on how your holiday went this past weekend. I love hearing all y'all's good thoughts and any advice that y'all have, any suggestions. Leave them down below in the comments. So I'm super excited to read them. And I can't wait to catch y'all in my next video. Bye-bye now.